Hey, it's Kat from Winged Saber Historical Fencing,
Oh God, where?
who did not know she was about to start cutting and walking.
Oh boy.
Kat will start cutting and walking. Kat's going to show us good cutting and stepping.
Oh, no pressure.
Nope,
Oh,
not at
yeah.
all.
Ah, it's the ceiling.
It's the ceiling.
So good-ish.
Good-ish, because we have constraints. Yeah. Cheat anything you want except pulling the back of the hand to the arm, because somebody out there who's a beginner will pick up that habit. So if they make it really tight or change it up, that's okay. There you go. All right, good. Now show us best fencing.
Best fencing.
Best fencing with cutting and stepping.
I'm not sure what you mean. Maybe I will go. No, I won't do that. I will go. Ha ha.
Aha, there it is.
No, I won't do that. I will go. Ha ha.
There it is. Now, the important part of this is not actually the tempo, but notice what happens with Kat's body weight when she does best fencing stomps.
Ha ha.
Yeah, all right. Let me exemplify this some more. It is stupid common, especially in HEMA land where we have lots of physical trainers training people to do squats for overall fitness and health. This is good. I'm not going to diss squats. My body's still too broken to do squats, but squats are good. And one day I'm going to get this repaired so I can start doing push-ups again. Man, that would make me happy. I love push-ups. If I step and I drop my body weight, this doesn't seem like a lot of time, but that's an empty tempo. And if the other person is moving smoothly, they can drive a truck through that tempo. All right, now, where is the other sword-like object?
It's over there.
Okay, can you grab it, please? I did a thing with my senior student, Jake, last night, and it was fun. I'm going to do it to Kat. So, Kat, get on guard. I'm going to come after you insofar as we have the space to do it. I'm going to throw one, and attack, and we'll do something.
I was taken by surprise.
One, and attack, and one, and attack, and one, and attack, and...
Okay, I don't know what you want me to be doing here besides
Right.
getting stabbed.
Okay, thank you, perfect. So, this is frustrating for Kat. Kat has made a viable, valid, correct riposte. At this point, all the laws of fencing say, my job is press X to GTFO, because if I remise, I'm dead. At best, it turns into a double. So, Kat, in your own words, coming to this cold, why was it so hard to make a riposte happen?
There wasn't any space.
Right. The reason there wasn't any space is because I was stepping in a particular way. Now we're going to do the same thing, but I'm going to step the way Jake was stepping the other night. Jake, we're just calling you out with love. You're not the only one who does this. So if I do this exact same thing, all of a sudden this is so much easier, it's almost mystifying, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what I just did, and I'll do it again, one and I settle. And that was all the time Kat needed to change the geometry and the positioning. Now, what's a six-letter word that starts with fucked?
Cantaloupes.
Cantaloupes, yes, you are very smart. Watch the difference, okay? One and. Notice, Kat is all the way on the defensive, even though I've done something which on paper should have gotten me absolutely shanked. Let me show you the technique I'm doing here. One, go ahead and make it parry. Big ass straight elbow disengage while stepping forward. There is no version of this which should succeed. And yet Kat is like, ah! Because Kat doesn't want to double, she's not a suicidal fencer, right? Let me show you the exact same thing with standard HEMA walk, trademark. There I'm already again. She was very nice about just tapping me on the arm rather than making it a cut or shanking me. But it's very, very clear at this point, I am done. So how do you train the ability to walk without giving up an empty tempo every time you step, sinking your weight, spiking Mother Earth with your feet? Don't spike your mom. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Indeed.
here's a drill. Okay, so cat sign. You stand over there, and I'm going to ask you to throw cut 1, and then I want you to thrust while passing.
Okay.
So,
Now?
yes, cat throws a 1.
Do I step with the 1?
Yes.
1.
Boom. Now immediately pass, and there's your step 2. Good. Now do it again.
1. Thrust.
Good. Now Kat's coming to this completely cold. I haven't told her anything about what we're doing. In fact, Kat had a look on her face like, why are you abusing me on camera in front of the internet? So forgive me, Kat, I'll buy you coffee later. This time I want you to do it more slowly. And as you extend the thrust, I want you to pass once you can feel that the weight of your sword is starting to unbalance you to create a structure that wants to move forward. Make sense?
Yes-ish.
Okay, play with that.
Okay, so 1.
Good. So do that a couple more times. And it's already starting to get smoother. Good. So notice you can hear, well, the AC may be getting out of the way. Kat's first footfall is almost completely silent. And the second footfall is only there because she's taking a big step and then catching herself. What if Kat goes cut 2 with a pass and then thrust with a pass? Make sure you stay palm up on the thrust. And as the extension begins to happen, she steps. In that process, do it one more time and then stay still. Good, stay there. I talk about structure a lot. Kat now has a pylon here. And as she reaches out, her body mass is coming this way. That combination of the back leg pylon and this says, hey buddy, time to bring the weight onto this leg and step. And in the process, she can use structure to float across the surface of the earth rather than miniature deadlift, miniature deadlift, miniature deadlift, miniature deadlift, spike your mom, spike your mom, spike your mom, spike your mom, walking around. And if you can float across the earth, you can throw compound attacks without inserting these giant pauses. Which is, if you go back earlier in the video and watch how I was stepping when Kat was in a state of utter dismayment. Can you vouch?
Yes.
I did this to Jake for like 40 minutes last night, tasking him and Jacob to figure out what I was doing that was making this impossible for him. He hated me. It was good. It was awesome. Advanced classes are just beginners classes with much higher standards. Take this drill. Now, Kat, do it with your left hand. Do 1 and then the thrust, and then a 2 and then the thrust.
1 and a 2. Okay, so 1 thrust.
Yep. And do it slowly enough, but with a consistent speed that you can feel when the weight of the saber is encouraging you to take your step forward. Don't worry about your feet for now.
That's good because this was not the footwork.
That's okay. I know where that footwork comes from. Okay, now that one looked like it all came from your body. Make sure you're extending out to get that thrust. And only step when your body tells you, oh, it's stepping time. There you go. Do that one more time.
Yes, that is true.
Mhm.
Okay.
Nice. Now, there are variations in how the feet move. But if you play with this, and I apologize for the lighting today, this room is just particularly dark for no apparent reason. We've got all the same lights as usual, and yet it's a real cave down here. If you play with this and you can do that at speed, and you no longer have to waste time doing micro deadlift, spike your moms, you will be far more effective on offense. And if you go watch fencing videos of high-rated HEMA fencers, you will see that they do this. Many of them do it instinctively and without understanding why they move the way they do, but the way they move makes them look like they're moving at 9 million miles an hour to their opponents. Even when on camera, it looks like they're being almost lackadaisical. So this is one way to train using your structure for how to get smooth footwork that denies empty tempo to your opponents. So let me show you this again. I'm doing a bullshit technique which should not succeed. And yet I'm going to move in a way that unless Kat has made the adjustment, she won't be able to defend. And if she has made the adjustment, she will. And with practice, she'll be able to do it on the regular and my bullshit won't work anymore. 1. She made the adjustment. Now she was able to move just as smoothly on defense as I was on offense. True or false? It's almost mysterious why this was hard to fend off before.
I understand why, but it's like, oh, now I see. It's sort of like all the equations have solved themselves in the interim.
Okay, so when they say slow is smooth and smooth is fast, smooth is fast. The reason why people disdain slow work is either A, they're ignorant, those people are out there. There are people out there who still think you have to work your fast twitch muscle fibers really, really hard so you can move faster.
That means you move fast to move fast, right?
I want to take the shirtless denizens of YouTube and go around with a stick with a nail in it.
Oh.
Giant misinformation. That's not how the body recruits its musculature at all. It's such a blatant misunderstanding. But second, and more importantly, because most slow work is actually bullshit, speedy uppy, slowy downy work. And speedy uppy, slowy downy work teaches you absolutely nothing except how to suck.
Teaches you to panic.
It does teach you to panic. It teaches you that panicking is proper drill.
Yep.
So instead, if the part of this that you're doing slow, it all needs to stay a consistent tempo. We move slowly so that our lizard brain has time to make observations. Oh, I have mass here. I have mass here. I just recruited extra musculature right here. If I don't, I fall down immediately. And I've shown you guys the structure thing before in the past. So it's not about balance. My weight's 50-50.
Oh, this is a funny one.
Cat pulls. Anytime. All right, my weight is still 50-50. Cat pulls. Learn how structure works, and you can set a structure, which is what Kat did without having to drill it. Oh, she can now set her structure to where she moves backwards smoothly. I moved forward smoothly, she moved backwards smoothly. There was no tempo advantage, and I got diddly-I-deaded for doing a stupid technique that doesn't work. And the only reason I made it work before was the way I was moving had a tempo advantage. Okay?
That's cool.
Anything to add from the inside of learning that? It's our last filming for the day. Say something funny. Not my face, sorry.
Why did the skeleton not want to go to do the scary thing?
I don't know. Why did the skeleton not want to go do the scary thing?
He didn't have the stomach for it.
Oh, womp womp.